Hello. Happy Thursday of Holy Week. This week is going by really fast. I'm glad you could join me this morning for another devotional. I just wanted to give you a few reminders first. Remember to send your Holy Week pictures to Pastor Scott for a special slideshow on Sunday. Remember Easter Jam on Sunday at 4 p.m. This is a special event for children, for preteens, for teenagers, for parents. It's a whole family event. It's going to be so much fun. And there's just a few things that you need to get ready before that event for the fun games we're going to do. So you need a laundry basket. You need a whole lot of socks. Get as many socks as you can. You need a microwavable plate, a microwave, some marshmallow peeps or large marshmallows would work, and you need toothpicks. So hopefully you have all those things at home. If you don't, safely take a quick trip out to the store to get them so you'll be ready for our Easter Jam on Sunday. You will not want to miss that. And it's going to be on the Birdsboro Nazarene Church Facebook page. Also remember crackers and juice for our Good Friday service tomorrow night at 6:30 p.m. because we are going to do communion at that time. So today I'm going to talk about Jesus washing his disciples' feet. That happened at the Last Supper, and that would have been Thursday of Holy Week. I had actually just done a lesson on Jesus washing his disciples' feet in a children's church not that long ago. So it's kind of neat that I can give you some of those lessons that I taught the kids. And they're also very applicable for adults too. So I'm going to start by reading the passage from the Bible. So this is from John chapter 13, verse 1 through 17. It was just before the Passover festival. Jesus knew that the hour had come for him to leave this world and go to the Father. Having loved his own who were in the world, he loved them to the end. The evening meal was in progress, and the devil had already prompted Judas, the son of Simon Iscariot, to betray Jesus. Jesus knew that the Father had put all things under his power, and that he had come from God and was returning to God. So he got up from the meal, took off his outer clothing, and wrapped a towel around his waist. After that, he poured water into a basin and began to wash the disciples' feet, drying them with the towel that was wrapped around him. He came to Simon Peter, who said to him, "Lord, are you going to wash my feet?" Jesus replied, "You do not realize now what I am doing, but later you will understand." "No," said Peter, "you shall never wash my feet." Jesus answered, "Unless I wash you, you have no part with me." "Then, Lord," Simon Peter replied, "not just my feet, but my hands and my head as well." Jesus answered, "Those who have had a bath need only to wash their feet. Their whole body is clean, and you are clean, though not every one of you." For he knew who was going to betray him, and that was why he said not everyone was clean. When he had finished washing their feet, he put on his clothes and returned to his place. "Do you understand what I have done for you?" he asked them. "You call me teacher and Lord, and rightly so, for that is what I am. Now that I, your Lord and teacher, have washed your feet, you should also wash one another's feet. I have set you an example that you should do as I have done for you. Very truly I tell you, no servant is greater than his master, nor is a messenger greater than the one who sent him. Now that you know these things, you will be blessed if you do them." So I have 5 points that I want to take from this passage. The first one was the Bible point from our children's lesson we did, that Jesus is servant-hearted. So he came down from heaven. He's king of all heaven and earth. But instead of acting like the kings that we think of on this earth, he became a servant. The second point is that Jesus showed us how to serve instead of just talking about serving. So instead of just getting up on his platform and saying, "You should serve others," he actually showed us what it meant to serve. Number 3, Jesus wants us to follow his example. He didn't just do this to be like, "Oh, I'm so good, look at me serving." He did this so we would follow his example in our lives to those around us. Number 4, when we serve others like Jesus did, we reflect Jesus's heart. This is the very heart of Jesus. This is who Jesus is. He was a servant to those around him. And number 5, I wanted to give you a little challenge. This week, look for unexpected ways to serve people, even if it is not a way you yourself would choose to serve. Many of us would not on our own choose to go around and wash people's feet. That was the yucky job the servants did. But Jesus did that, and he is our example. So maybe this week it won't be washing people's feet, and actually I suggest maybe not at this time to do that, but there's so many ways that maybe are difficult for us, but we can do to show that we are servant-hearted, like Jesus was servant-hearted while he was on earth. So I want to wish you all a great rest of your week. Remember to come back tomorrow. There'll be another devotional. And tomorrow night, we're at 6:30 p.m. we have our Good Friday service. Remember I said we're going to be doing communion at that time. And on Sunday, there'll be another devotional on Saturday. And then on Sunday, remember at 9 o'clock a.m. we have our Easter service. And at 4 o'clock p.m., please join us. Even if you don't have kids, come join us for Easter Jam. It'll be fun. Maybe tell your grandkids about it, tell your neighbors about it. It's going to be a really, really fun event that you won't want to miss. God bless.